Hey, it's Marlene. My Lumix G9 videos are coming to an end. This camera is 6 years old now, and it has been replaced with other Micro Four Thirds cameras that have phase detect autofocus, including the Lumix G9 Mk. So this is your last chance to ask me any questions about the original Lumix G9. I'll do my best to answer them, but as you know, I'm more of a practical teacher rather than a features highlighter. And also I have a playlist of videos that I've made about this camera, so please check that playlist first. The link to my G9 video playlist is in the video description below. Now, I haven't used all the features of the Lumix G9 because frankly some of them don't interest me, but if there's something practical that I've missed, yeah, let me know. So what's in the future? Well, I hope to get my hands on a Lumix G9 Mk. However, as of the date of this recording, it is not available in Canada yet. I can't even get my hands on a demo model anywhere in the city. Now here's the icky bit of this video. I've actually been testing out the OM1 for birding. Now, to be honest, it feels like I'm driving on the other side of the road with the stick shift in my other hand. Now, I haven't really warmed up to this camera. Maybe I feel disloyal to Lumix. The OM1 is great for birding in most situations. The subject detection on bird mode works good. Birds in flight, really good. I'm definitely getting more hits. But it still seems that I'm not getting the consistent hit rates I expected. But maybe that's due to using the Lumix Leica 100 to 400 millimeter lens. But probably my technique is lacking. Let's face it, we always blame the camera. I'm gonna blame myself. But overall, yes, great for birding, as you can see from my photos. Speaking of warming up, the OM1 gets really hot, I noticed. Now that's okay when it's below zero or cold out, but on hot summer days, it actually got hot to the touch, and that has me worried. So I need to dig deeper into the reason why. I don't find the video setup super convenient. First off, it only lets you shoot MOV files, and honestly for me, MP4 is fine. I'm not doing filmmaking, I'm doing YouTube videos. I just need to get my point across. Small files are my friend. So that's why I prefer MP4. And the actual video setup on the G9, I just push that red video button if I want a few second clip in the middle of picture taking. But with the OM1, I've got to turn that dial, click, 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 click. With the G9, it's one click into manual video or just pushing the red button. And again, I know I need to look deeper into the menus, and hopefully I can figure that out soon. Another thing that really frustrates me with the OM1 is setting up the focus areas. I'm missing shots because, yes, even though I have it on bird mode, I don't have the focus in the right spot on the frame. For example, an owl was in the middle of a tree with branches in front of it. I wanted a small area focus through the branches, but couldn't get there fast. I finally had to put the lens on manual focus, and that's how I dealt with it. But even with focus peaking on, it was hard to turn the focus ring to get it perfect. Now, if you've ever used this 100 to 400 millimeter lens, you know that it's hard to focus manually when you're zoomed all the way out. You're excited to see the bird, and it's cold out. It's very easy to get a little camera shake, which makes it hard to manually focus. So I really want autofocus nailed. But like I said, I blame myself. I haven't figured out how to fully take advantage of all the features of this camera yet. I mean, I've been using Lumix cameras for over 10 years now, and I have muscle memory. I know the menu systems inside and out. You know, it's just that comfort that I have. I'm out of my comfort zone with the OM1. Now, I know that when I pick up the Lumix G9 Mk, that it's going to feel much more comfortable. My concern with the G9 Mk is that it's big. It's bigger than the G9 original and bigger than the OM1. I have to say the OM1 fits great in the hands. I really like how this camera feels. So while I wait for the G9 Mk, I'm trying to love the OM1. And you know what Stephen Sills says? If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. If there's any OM1 experts out there, I would love you to point me to some good videos on setting up the OM1 for birding. This just in, while editing this video, I was doing some research on the OM1 and birding and all that stuff, and I came across this lovely YouTuber named Rob Trek, who's got some great content on the OM1. But hopefully I see you soon with the G9 Mark II in my hand.